All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you the, one of the biggest problems that our Indian youth is facing today. Okay, and that is, for lack of a better word, I would say the very poor upbringing that the Indian youth is having to go through, due to which they are literally confused. It's like headless chicken. And what's even worse is they think they are smart. They think they're doing the right thing. They think they are, people are going to get impressed. Oh, I know how to beat the system. But what they fail to realize is people with experience and age on their side, we can see through it. I mean, you're fooling no one but yourself. And now, before I do more on with the video, you got to excuse me if I sound a little puffy or I look puffy because I just woke up after sleeping odd hours with the clients overseas. So you know that when we have to mutually agree on a time, it kind of disrupts my sleep. So slept at an odd time, got up at an odd time. But anyway, I had one more client. Uh, uh, and decided, okay, I'll start my day. Time right now is 5:25 in the morning. Got up at 4. So do excuse me if I sound a little puffy, and here's my black espresso. Okay, so now I'm going to give you my thoughts about the youth, the young men and women in India, primarily young men, because I'm dealing more with young men, and the users on YouTube are predominantly men, and my target audience being Indian. So I'll give you my thoughts about them, and feel free to share with me your thoughts and questions and comments down below. Okay. Now, by sheer coincidence, I was planning this topic by sheer coincidence on my WhatsApp group that I have invited people who can just join without verification. Means you don't need to tell me who you are, what is your name, what is your age, what is your background. Just join the group and see how you can network and help each other. So there was this young man who joined. I'll not give his name. He joined my groups, and very flowery in his language. Thank you. It's such a great honor to be a part of this group. I look to learn and grow and this and that. And then finally, he went on stating that I am a graduate and I'm looking for opportunities in United States. And if any one of you knows opportunities in USA, kindly get back to me or get in touch with me or inform me, whatever. So, young college student. So me, maybe because I was grumpy, grouchy, and coffee and not settled, and when you wake up in the morning, you're like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, more like a Mr. Hyde, grumpy guy. So I just told him, see, listen, Mr. Graduate, that's not the way to ask people. That also in a group, a random group where you don't know who you're talking to and nobody knows who you are. And you're telling them, listen, just introduce me, unknown, who you don't know, to your contact and connection in USA, someone, a big shot. Introduce me to him if there's a vacancy there. And by the way, if there is a vacancy, you contact me. Huh? I'm a student. You contact me and let me know. All right? Cheers. Thanks. I told him, this is not the way. I mean, who the hell knows you? First is, we don't know who the hell you are. We don't know your background. We don't know what is your profile. We don't know your expertise. We don't know anything. But you want us to introduce you, a total stranger, non-resident of USA, an immigrant, a person who stays in India, total stranger, to my VIP contact. Okay, so I told him this is not the way. He responds, oh, I totally understand, sir. the complexities of the situation and this and that, and he went with a very flowery this thing. And but I'm hoping that because this is a community, we kind of help each other. Blah blah blah. He went on with a very flowery big paragraph. Once again, I responded. I said, "Listen, it sucks using." I'm paraphrasing. It's stupid using Chat GPT to edit your comments, to write your comments. You're using Chat GPT. This is not the normal way a normal person speaks. It's common sense. It's stupid. So I said it's just fake and utterly stupid. And then I also put this comment. I said, you asking people who are accomplished or people who are successful to introduce their contacts. It's like telling someone, hey, listen, I'm looking to get married. Could you introduce me to your rich friend's daughter so that, we can move ahead with the marriage proposal? Now, you'll find this to be absolutely ridiculous. You'll be like, are you mad? Like, why the hell should I introduce my friend's daughter to you? I don't know if you're a serial killer. I don't know if you're a pervert. I don't know if you are having mental issues. I don't know if you're a beggar. I don't know. Who the hell are you, man? Why should I introduce to my contact who has, high net worth? It is the same logic by which it draws the same parallel when you're asking random people, hey, just introduce me to your big contact. Now, I'm not hating on this guy, mind you. I'm not hating on this guy. But the problem is, this is the challenge that our youth is facing today. The graduate thinks he's cool, he's smart, he is doing it the right way. No, you're not cool, you're not smart. You may be smart in articulating your thoughts, in using Chat GPT, in formulating these dummy standard stock paragraphs where you think, oh, my English is bombastic, I have fantas wantis, very big paragraph. People will be like, oh, very good English, very good English. No, you're a fucking idiot here. And the problem is, there is no one to guide him. His mother, father, had they the proper education, had they the proper upbringing, had they the proper, common sense or the ability to guide him, or the resources to give him the right guidance, he wouldn't have been who he is. So it's like a domino effect, and it's not his fault. And you can't kind of blame his parents, but they are also at fault. So it is not 100% his fault, but it is his fault. Then it is not 100% the parents' fault, but it is their fault. So now you'll be like, so what is the solution? What is the solution? Everybody wants a solution, right? Yeah, if you're sick, go get yourself a doctor, right? See, before you even identify what is the solution, you need to understand what is the problem and where does it stem from. I told you, my upbringing, not just the upbringing, it is the society that you're in. It is the friends that surround you. It is your relatives. It's like ignorance is a bliss. You're surrounded by yes men who, oh, my son is so smart, he can sing a song. Oh, my son is number one, he got first rank in his class. Oh, my daughter is so beautiful. Oh, she's so this. You live in your little bubble, not either not being aware or you're plain stupid to know that there are people better. There are girls, same your daughter's age or son's age, who are better than them. And if you had an iota of common sense, you'd know that where competition is concerned, you're not just competing with the people in your classroom or the people within your community. You're competing with the people maybe in the whole city that you're in. Or maybe it can even expand. If you're looking for global opportunity, you're competing globally. What makes you stand out? Why should someone, here's a simple basic question, why should someone who's based in the United States, okay, United States, be desperate to look for a graduate in India or Sri Lanka or Bangladesh or Pakistan? Why? You have some I don't know, diamond studded nuts, or you have some gold plated platinum series, you know, wisdom. You're just a graduate here. Or forget if even if you have experience, do you think there's a shortage of uh, you know uh, human resource? Do you think there's a shortage of people, of workers? Yeah, if you're talking of something very rare, something like, I've given this example many times, like a nuclear scientist, like a physicist, okay, of the highest order, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate. Okay, fine. If you're that level, fine. There's big demand for you. If you're a personal brand that stands out, like maybe The Rock or Gary Vaynerchuk or let's say Shah Rukh Khan, fine. You have a global brand. I'm giving you the extreme names, but I'm just saying that if in case you're the CEO of your company and you made a turn around from a multi-million dollar loss to multi-million dollar profit, wow, the market knows you. But if you're just an employee, or one of the other cogs in the wheel, why? In fact, let me ask you this. Take a young boy, young man from India who is born and raised in India and put him in a room or put him in a group filled with all girls, girls from the West or girls, put him there and just observe. See how comfortable he is. Have a look. Does he take a leadership stance? See his communication skills, see his demeanor, see his confidence. Just watch, observe. And I can assure you this much. He'll be like as if a deer is caught with the lights, the headlights. He'll just be like, huh. He wouldn't know what to do. He wouldn't know, should I put on an accent? Should I try to show I'm sophisticated? Should I be natural? Oh, are they making fun of me? Alone, huh? If you put him alone. Well, if you put him in a group, he'll be like, clinging on to, oh, he has someone to talk to. But if you put him as totally alone, he is totally lost. It's like a deer, caught in headlights while crossing the road. This is exactly the same thing that happens with Indians who migrate to some of the foreign countries. They just don't know what the hell is going on. The basic predominant problem, which I have, this is my observations, which I can be wrong, is our Indians have a list of demands. I want to work in USA, I want to work in Germany, France, Europe, whichever country, abroad, fine. They think it's a ticket to a better life, which in a way it is much better than at least being in an overpopulated, overpolluted, over competitive country like India, where the salaries are even sometimes pathetic. Okay? Which is true. But it's not going to be that easy going abroad. You are not going to get solutions that easy. You are fooling yourself if you think, I'll go abroad, life is sorted out. No. You go abroad, you're going to face so many new problems for which you were never even prepared. Maybe you need to know the local language. Maybe you need to be part of the local culture, tradition. You can't fake it. You can't say, wow, this is such a nice thing. Oh, I'm going to dance. I'm going to enjoy your music. People can see through the fakery that you put. That is why you have so many videos coming out from Canada where these immigrants who come there, they take a camera and they interview from the accent to the behavior to the way they talk. It's so evident that you have not been able to adjust yourself to a Canadian culture. The Indians who are based in Canada themselves look at you as, "Ugh, oh my goodness, why the hell did this guy come here?" So don't think it's going to be that easy. And it's not just getting the job. It's not just managing the finances. It's not just oh, you know, uh, everything of money and career. It's you being like a fish out of water, and everyone looking at you as a total like, look at this guy. It'll drive you nuts because you were in your comfort zone where you didn't have to think about how you look, act, behave, appear, smell, interact, nothing. And now you're being judged 24/7. Even the weather would be something that you would find it very hard. From the weather to the dress to the behavior to the interactions. Understand this much, that just because you have access to the internet, just because you can watch YouTube videos, just because you can chat with people in groups, just because you now have Chat GPT, OpenAI, and you can create all these responses, you can't fool the world, man. Experience a real world experience outside the virtual, realm. This keyboard and mouse and monitor and your smartphone outside, when you can hide and talk big and comment really big, but once you remove that and you're talking face to face with the person and the person looks you in the eye, he can spot in seconds you are a fake. You are not as confident as you claim to be. You're not as smart as you thought you were. They can see the loopholes in your argument, they can see loopholes in your personality, they can literally see you naked. And then what are you going to do? You'll make a fool of yourself. And then you have to go back and hide behind that WhatsApp, that messenger, that keyboard, that fake name. Yes, let me tell you, I applaud you for having the guts and the courage to wanting to change your life. I admire you for that. But there's a right way of doing things. It's like, just because you are trying to find love, just because you're trying to find love, doesn't mean you go grab a girl and say, I love you. Or doesn't mean you go and show your private parts and say, I'm exposing myself to you. See, this is who I am. Or you go to a girl and say, I have no money, but I love you. Love, love. No, your intentions are good. You want to be a nice guy, but that's not the way. There's a manner, there's a decorum, there's a protocol, man. And where you are marketing and trying to sell, hey, I'm a graduate. Hey, if you know anybody in USA, okay, USA, big USA, huh? Not small country, USA, contact me. Why the fuck should someone contact you? Nah? You're a piece of shit. You're a nothing. You're nobody. You're of no benefit to me. Why the fuck should I come to you? Tell me why. Are you paying me thousands of dollars to do your work? No. Who the fuck are you? You don't even have the answers to these questions and you're wondering, oh, why is my life not changing? You think a nice email or a chat GPT, engineered response will impress people? Or, nice suit or a nice CV? There's a way to network. There's a way to be likable. There's a way to understand and adjust and get along with other cultures. And the one thing which you're not aware of which you don't understand, is it takes time. Just because there is some guy, oh, he left Microsoft, he started this company, now he's worth 100,000 crores, 10,000 crores, or he's a multi-billionaire. Those are one in a generation. That is one in a billion. It's like winning the lottery ticket of a lottery ticket. It is the chances of you winning this is maybe you need to check another 10 lifetimes here. Exception to the rule is not a rule. Understand this much. So, what I would suggest as a solution, as I conclude, is just as if you want to be a professional athlete in the Olympics, let's say, for example, the Olympics, you want to be a professional track and field, triathlon, or you want to be a runner or a jumper, a javelin thrower, or a discus thrower, or whatever sport, You can't look at YouTube. You can't read a few books. You can't tap in Chat GPT. How to take a javelin, hold it at an angle, and then just go outside your house and throw a stick and think, okay, I'm a javelin thrower. I'm a javelin thrower. Okay, now I'll join a national team. Excuse me, can you introduce me to your contact in USA? I want to join their team. No, it takes to develop that skill takes 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. That is why youngsters who are destined or who want to join the Olympics, like in China, Russia, from the age of 3, you'll say, hey, come on, man, be practical. I don't have from the age of 3. Well, since you're late to the party, get yourself a professional coach or professional trainer, or get yourself the CEO of a company or a regional head or someone in your family who has accomplished, who has traveled the world, who has the creme de la creme, interacted with them. That's your only option. Watching YouTube and all that, yes, it gives you awareness. Yes, it has information, but it's not going to make you an expert. It's like having the entire Wikipedia in your phone, put in your pocket, doesn't make you an intellect. You're using it for reference and you're farting that information out. It doesn't make you a PhD Nobel laureate. You're just repeating like a parrot what you just read. So that is why, even if you read all the non-fiction books, all the positive thinking books, your life is not going to change. Get yourself a professional coach if you have the money. Okay. I don't have the money. Okay, fine. I don't have the resources of professional coach. Fine. Okay. Next is, among your relatives and friends, find out if they know a general manager, managing director, someone who has traveled the world, some big hotshot. Work for him even as a slave. Work for him even as a servant. Beg and plead, please teach me. How you do it, that's your problem. Or that is also not available, then at least volunteer and hang out with these groups or these people whom you can learn from in the real world, not sitting behind the monitor, behind your smartphone, behind everything in the safety net and just typing. No, it's not going to work out. It's like watching a movie on karate and thinking, I'm Bruce Lee. I'm going to fight professional boxing or I'm going to fight professional MMA. You're stupid. You're really stupid. No matter how many movies or how many documentaries you watch, you can't scrub a donkey with the best soap and make it a horse. Okay, understand that much. And you might think your approach is, wow, innovative. Well, guess what? People like me, the old timers, and the people in positions of power, we receive messages like yours, thousands per month. And if not thousands, at least 100. I feel sorry, I feel sad for you guys, but then there is a amount of stupidity we can tolerate. And once you start getting 1 stupid, 2 stupid, 3 stupid, and you keep getting stupids, then you get fed up. Then you stop feeling sorry, and it's more like a stench. It's more like someone farted after eating onions and garlics. You can't bear the smell of it anymore. That's why you get to the point and say, listen, stop it. Okay? If you might be polite and all that. We have seen enough and more of this shit. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think are the solutions? Or I'll give you this bonus point. Last, if not the least, if nothing else, jump into the deep end of the pool and see if you survive, sink or swim. Because I'll tell you this much. That's the only way to learn. And over there, you will pay the price with the number of years, with your resources, with your mistakes. And minimum 10 to 20 years of your life, you'll just exchange for that education because it's self-learning. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree with what I have to say. But I'll tell you, this is the sad state of India, especially where upbringing is concerned. And this is one of the major reasons why Indians, even with all the skill, with all the technical knowledge, with all the expertise or whatever, they just don't know how to survive globally. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.